Now let's turn our attention to Afghanistan. It's long been one of the world's largest producers of opium, but it has also become one of the largest consumers. More than 1 million Afghans are thought to be addicted to illegal drugs. In Addiction, Afghanistan's Secret Shame, BBC Persian reporter Tahir Kadiri discovers that the trauma of war, high unemployment and the easy access to huge quantities of refined heroin have all contributed to the problem.
Music and dancing. But this is no party. These men are all heroin addicts. They are attending the Nejat Center, a charity devoted to helping drug users recover. Jaweed is just 18 years old, but he's been hooked on heroin for 10 years. His uncle introduced him to drugs when he was a small child to make him work harder on the land.
دائما مواد مخدر آغشته شدیم و در اینجا آمدیم که بحثش کنیم ازش ترکش کنیم تا که یک آدم خوب شویم فامیل ما را دوست داشته باشه قوم ما را دوست داشته باشه خیش ما را دوست داشته باشه.
Now, I'm joined by the reporter on this programme, Tahir Kadiri. Nice to see you again, Tahir.
Thank you, Paddy.
Addiction in Afghanistan was new to me. I knew it was a producer. I didn't know it was a consumer.
Well, even for me, I mean, as an Afghan living there, you know, for years and years, I didn't know that until, you know, I went in my recent trip and I explored the city.
How big is the problem of addiction?
Well, it's so big. I mean, for people, it's like a secret, really, because people don't care. But if you, for example, you know, there is a big river in Kabul, which is exactly in the center of the capital. So if you go inside, you see hundreds of these people just, you know, sitting there and taking drugs. And when I had this chat, you know, with my friend, and I was telling them, do you know that in the center of the city people are taking heroin? And they were saying, no, we don't know that.
The latest war began in 2001. Has that increased the problem of addiction?
Well, tremendously, really. Since 2001, at least for, you know, a decade, as far as I can remember, the number, you know, well, what they say is it's a million of addicts in the country, which proportionally is the highest, you know, in the world. But that's only the statistics which were released in 2009. Can you imagine the number of people speculate that it may have tripled?
I mean, heroin is a sort of escape from reality, drug, and the reality in Afghanistan is grim.
That's true, and also unemployment is one of the main reasons for the increase in the number of addiction, because, you know, it's 40% of Afghans are jobless, and the other reason is it's so accessible in the city. You can find it almost from every, like, groceries.
But what is the government doing to combat addiction?
Well, to be honest, for the moment, very little. They have got only 2 million or something, you know, budget for 1 million addicts, which is $2 per year. Can you imagine what they can do with that? So we talked to the Minister of Health, who is quite concerned. Then we talked, you know, to the UNODC, and they say that it's a kind of another silent tsunami happening in the country.
Really? And if you're in Burma, also known as Myanmar, and another source of opium, you can see Addiction, Afghanistan's Secret Shame, at 20 to 11 on Saturday morning. Now, here's a question for you.